Okay, good evening, everybody. Today we are going to speak here from Divine Global Healing and Lenil-Go. My number is 267-355-3927. Now, today, I'm not going to speak too much. I speak two beautiful women. We first started, Kiara.
Okay, hello, my name is Kiara. I am Gordana's goddaughter, and I'm here to spread the word of her gift. Today, if you do call in, we just want to express that you will be able to receive a phone call healing, and that's up to 15 minutes. She will also do you a small, brief scan to tell you your issues, if you do have issues, which most of us do. Also,
Hi, I'm Barbra, and I'm a patient of Gordana's. And I've been close to 2 months, I think, getting treatments for me.
It's
7 weeks?
6 weeks.
6 weeks, okay.
Yeah, 6.
You have better memory than I do.
Okay.
Let's talk about.
Sure. So how did you meet Gordana?
I heard about Gordana through someone on Facebook.
Oh, wow.
And once I heard their story, I clicked on her site and I read about her and I was fascinated.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I was struggling with very severe insomnia. My insomnia was so bad that I went for a period where I went for 3 days without sleeping.
Wow.
And that's really dangerous.
And exhausting, for sure.
Dangerous and exhausting, and I was like Googling it and they're saying, oh, you could have a psychotic break or you could have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really anxious about it. I went to see my doctor and they recommended some pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
And I'm so reluctant to take them. I've always tried to have a more holistic approach to health. And when I looked at the side effects for most of the sleeping medications out there, they're addictive, many of them. Long-term problems. You can sleepwalk and not know it.
Oh, wow.
I had a friend who took them, and she would get up in the middle of the night. She didn't know this, and she would make food. And she'd wake up in the morning and the stove would be on. And all of a sudden she gained 10 pounds. And then one night her son found her making grilled cheese.
Wow.
In the middle, sleepwalking.
Yes, that is so dangerous. Like, that's dangerous.
And
for sure.
I live alone. So I thought, okay, that's scary. I so wanted to do something natural. And I called Gordana and said, do you think you could help me with insomnia? And right away, over the phone, she's telling me all these things about myself. You're an overthinker. I can tell that you have a lot of anxiety. And it's almost spooky. It's kind of like, how do you know that about me?
Yeah, like, who told you?
Yeah.
For sure.
She just has a gift that, is very different than anything I've ever seen. So I decided I'm going to give this a go.
Okay.
And
So that solidified it, like, for you, because she told you information that only you would know.
yes, and that's happened several times. Like, we were talking once, and she said to me, so you have 2 entrances into your house. And I said, you've never been to my house. She said, no, I know. I can just, she could sense it or see it. And I said, well, can you see in my underwear drawer?
Exactly. For sure.
And then the other thing that was interesting is, we were talking about a sister of mine one day. I've never talked to her about my sister. And she said, so this sister of yours, she has lower back pain and it goes down her legs. Well, my sister has lower back pain that goes down her legs. So she can also sense from working with a patient, pick up information about people that are close to you. That's a really different experience from going to the doctor and
Yes.
having them say, what's the symptom?
Mhm.
Okay, here's the pill, go home and take it, come back in 6 weeks, you
Right.
know? So her approach is so different to me, and I've learned so much in this 6 weeks. As I said, my approach was always to look more holistically.
Mhm.
And the way I thought was appropriate to do that was to not take pharmaceuticals, but I was like a supplement junkie.
Mhm.
So I was taking, at one point, 12 different supplements every day. It
Wow.
was costing me a fortune.
It had to be. 12.
And then, you know, they're always, I'm going to eat, I better take this. And I just ate, so now I have to take this. And I'm going to go to sleep in an hour, and I would take 5 things to go to sleep
Mm.
every night, 5 different supplements.
Wow.
And then it wouldn't help me anyway. You know, we started doing the treatments, and one of the things that I love is that, and it will sound very unorthodox to a lot of people who are used to just going to the doctor and getting a pill, but
Mhm.
I would call Gordana, and she can send this energy through a phone.
And how does that feel when she does give you the energy through the phone?
Yeah, it's amazing. So one of the things we've been working a lot on recently is I have a history of gastrointestinal diseases. And so she'll say, we've been doing this now, you know, several nights,
Mhm.
put the phone
On your belly.
on your intestines.
Okay.
So I put it on this particular spot, and first I feel this like heat, right?
Mhm.
Coming through
The phone, right?
the phone.
Mhm.
And then sometimes it starts to like pulsate.
Mhm.
And then there are other times where, and this is part of this process, which I think is different for like the average American, because sometimes I've come to understand through Gordana that there's a pattern in your body,
Mhm.
and sometimes it needs to sort of come out.
Mhm.
So sometimes the symptom will almost flare up,
Mhm.
and in her mind, in her way of healing, that's a good thing. So
Yes.
I've called her and said, oh, I'm in such pain. And she says, oh, this is good.
yes.
And you know, most of us would go, no, I'm in pain. That's not good. But now I've actually switched my thinking, which is really a gift. It's really a gift to think about your health. Like, okay, how long did it, and Gordana has asked me this, how long has that pattern been in your body? When did these symptoms start? Well, for that particular ailment, 20 years ago.
Wow.
So there's a lot
Of coming for 20
Yeah.
years, that's a lot of buildup.
Yeah, a lot to work out.
For sure. So when you're feeling all of these things, I know that from what she's been telling me before, when I was getting the healings done, I had severe migraines, and for her to do it over the phone, because I would be at home, because I know, like you said, she feels everything that I'm going through. So if I have a migraine, the last thing I want to do is call her
Yeah.
and give her the migraine,
Yeah.
and then she'll call me the next day and like, why didn't you call me? And I'm like, because I don't want you to be in pain as well. But like you said, it does have to come out of your body. It took a few times for me before it actually stopped hurting as much. So now it's like easing away.
Right.
More and more treatments that I'm getting.
Yes.
And that's just over the phone. Like she would say, like she said, I would ask her, like, I have a headache. She'll say, put the phone on your head.
Yes. Yeah.
So I put the phone on my head, and the phone will heat up, and then I fall asleep. I'll wake up and she's off the phone, and I'm like, did I fall asleep on there? I call her back. She was like, no, you're done. And I'm like, oh, okay. And then she's like, you okay? You feel good? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I feel better.
Yeah.
But is it the healings? Do you ever fall asleep on the phone?
Yeah, like I'll just be nodding off like that.
It's a peaceful type of energy. I want to express that Gordana's energy is different from everybody's. Like, this is really a personal gift of hers that can help heal others.
Can I say something?
Yes, absolutely.
Because this was important to me. I come from a family of many religious traditions. So in my family, we have Catholic, Protestant, Buddhist, fundamentalist Christian, Jewish. Like we are like the United Nations.
International.
International.
We really are.
Okay.
And I told Gordana at the beginning of that, it felt important to me that all religious traditions are honored. And she said, absolutely. She believes in one divine source.
Absolutely.
And so that also felt important to me. And I think, for some people who are considering this, that would be important to know.
It would be important to know because a lot of people hinder this opportunity because of they see the crosses and everything, and they say, oh yeah, they automatically think Christian, and if I'm not Christian, then I can't or I won't partake in this because we probably won't see the same point of views. But even when I got here, she was like, religion does not matter. We all have one God, and if you believe in God, then you will see a change. And I know for sure, I've always had a passion that God has had a special part for me, So her saying that, I'm just like, it shouldn't be hard for me to understand that she has this gift. It was just me being skeptical. Did you ever have any type of feelings of being skeptical?
I don't know if I would say skeptical, but I think in the beginning, even though I feel like I was more open to this kind of thing than the average person, I had this sense of doubt about myself. Like, not so much doubting her, doubting that somehow like that I would be the one person that, there was something about me maybe. So, and yeah, maybe a little bit of skepticism.
Because it's new, right?
Because it's new and it's different. I tell people about it all the time, and I think that most people are like, wow, that is fascinating.
Right.
And some people
I
just
get that reaction a lot.
Stare at me,
Yeah, people that stare at you for sure.
Yeah. And that's okay. Everybody has a different journey. But I feel like as every time I have a treatment, I feel more and more what's the word? Confident, I guess, that this process is the right process for me.
I think that everybody should be open to this process because we can heal so many people at a faster, get so many people healed from everything that we're struggling with in today's society, mental health, ADHD. For these kids, like they put these kids on medicines all the time, and especially at schools. You said you worked with kids before, correct?
I was a teacher for 40 years.
Wow.
And I worked mostly with young children, and I've worked with, 40 years, thousands of kids.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of children with attention deficit disorder, attention deficit hyperactivity, autism spectrum disorder, and I've seen so many children just immediately thrown on medication.
Right.
And I think about, what it might be like if a child got to have experience with Barbra, to help balance them out and not have to live on medications. I've seen kids take medication, and most children who take medication for ADD have a really hard time eating because it takes your appetite away. So I have a family member, and that child who's an adult now, couldn't eat from breakfast time until they came home from school because it wants your appetite. And then the parent has to try and compensate so that they're getting nutrition, and then sometimes they just put vitamins, So I think the thing that I'm really realizing is that this process is so different because even if you take supplements and you don't go the pharmaceutical route, you never get to the root cause.
Exactly.
So I feel like what Gordana does is go past symptoms and goes into deep into the root cause of what started this illness process or this condition in your life. And she's able with her energy to help pull that out and somehow transform you at a cellular level.
Now, would you say that she changed your mindset about how you were living previously, before your treatments, and how you are now?
Yeah. So two things. And one thing about Gordana is she's very direct.
Okay, yes. I think everybody says that by now. Everybody knows.
And she's very confident
about
her abilities, which is, that's actually really good. Because if you're going to go to somebody, you want someone who feels confident.
Absolutely.
And one thing I also want to say is that Gordana, you told me this in the beginning. She said, I will never take on a patient unless I believe I can help them. Because, she has strong religious conviction and in in her life, she feels she wants to be good with God, because that's your religious belief. So I felt that was reassuring too. Like, I'm not just going to take somebody, and get
It's
them to
not for
pay
the money.
something. Yeah,
Right.
it's not about the money. It's about
Your health.
a healing mission that she has and helping people that she can. And there are some people, that I guess occasionally there's someone that, doesn't line up with her. But that was a really important piece for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to ask you, I'm saying that I'm speaker, but I did speak because I'm not a voice,
Sure.
I'm not that is divine voice. How you feel before? I'm strong. I'm say I'm strong with everybody because I want the results here.
Yes.
I want that I see you is different
Yes.
and you is better, healthy.
Yeah.
That is my strong part time, and I'm say directly.
Yes.
If I'm not a care for patient,
Yes.
not a care for nothing.
Right.
If I'm take care for people, I want here that everybody have results.
Yes.
Here coming for results.
Yes. Yes.
Not for money. Money is
Right.
not important.
Yeah.
But I work is no price.
Yeah. Yeah.
My job not have price because I take every problem from everybody.
Yeah.
And it costs me life sometimes.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
And I travel a lot.
Mhm.
I lost my mom. I lost my father. I want always that I be with my father and mom.
Mhm.
And my God say no.
Mhm.
You need help with people in the world.
Yeah.
And I'm with reason here in America too.
Yeah.
I'm 8 years now. I don't speak before English.
Mhm.
Now I speak.
Yeah.
I speak no 100%. And I try
Yeah.
because I speak nine English. In different country, you need to learn any kind of English.
Mhm.
You need to speak with people.
Yeah.
And that is no important for me. For me, is people that be healthy good.
Yeah.
And I'm say for you too.
Mhm.
I don't see you different. You
Yes.
are too skinny.
Yes.
You look great now.
I do look different.
Yeah,
And she
you
did-
look too
I
different.
will say, Gordana said to me in the beginning, in 2 weeks you're going to see a difference.
Mm-hmm.
And in 2 weeks she said, "Is everybody telling you look different?" Well, we had that blizzard, so I wasn't really seeing many people.
Mm-hmm.
But then around 3 weeks, I think I went to a party and
Mhm.
people were like, "Wow, you look different. You look better."
Mhm.
I was not when I came to her, but I would say about a year ago, I
Mm-hmm.
weighed 94 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was just skin and bones.
Wow.
And I probably weigh about 10 more pounds now.
Okay.
So
That's great.
yeah, it is. I mean, I was one of those people. Most people need to lose weight. I was one of those people that needed to gain weight.
Right.
But I can feel that my skin is different.
Yeah, total different.
Yes, it really does. It's plumped out. It's not as
You look
Dry.
young, 10 years.
Yeah.
Young and
yeah.
young.
I'm. Can I? I'm going to say it. So
Mhm.
this is the year that I turn. Well, I don't know if I can say it.
You can say everything.
What? Wow.
I'm whispering it.
Wow. You look
This year-
great though.
This is the year I turn 70.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you look
like she
young,
said, you can look 10 years
beautiful.
younger. Yes, for sure.
And I don't understand how I work with everybody. I won't work with doctors, with healer, and with everybody in the world if people want. People is, I don't know why, no want work. Or is scary that no have money, or is scary for difference. I don't understand. I'm open for everybody.
Yeah.
And how is possible you no eat nothing? You were scary that you eat vegetable,
Yes.
meat,
Yes.
fruits.
Yeah.
And
So
that is important for the body.
I know. So just to go back a little, I'd gotten, and interestingly, I came here for insomnia,
Mm-hmm.
but so many other things came up.
Mm-hmm.
All my intestinal issues. I never even thought about that in the beginning. I have a condition with my eyes that we've been working on.
Mm-hmm.
But when I got, I went to many specialists, and I was told that I had post-infectious IBS because of food poisoning.
Mm-hmm.
I was told that I had a intestinal disorder that it's very hard to pronounce, but essentially what it means is, and they diagnosed this with an MRI, that my intestines have sort of like nerve damage and they couldn't push things through properly. And then I was also told that I had something called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency.
It sounds like you were in pain. That
So I had no appetite at all.
Wow.
Like I had to force myself to eat. Never had an appetite.
Oh my gosh.
When I ate, and then another condition called SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, where the small intestine has an overgrowth of bacteria, and there's not really any good treatment for it.
Right.
So basically, they said avoid all these foods. So don't eat dairy, don't eat wheat, don't eat apples, don't eat pears, don't eat broccoli, don't eat cabbage, don't eat these.
That's all the nutrients that you need.
So I was down to 9 or 10 foods. That's all I could eat. And I was just desperate to gain weight. And everybody would say, oh, you look so thin, and then it also wears on your psyche when everybody's like, why are you so skinny?
No, for sure.
Yeah, like I just felt like if one more person told me I was too skinny, I was going to scream because I was trying so hard.
Right.
And nothing was working. So one of the things that happened soon after I started these treatments was all of a sudden I got an appetite. And Gordana said to me, I want you to eat everything. Healthy. She didn't even go to McDonald's or Oreos,
right.
but just eat everything. And so I thought, you know what? I'm putting my faith in her. And I went out and bought all these foods. And I'm telling you, the first couple weeks, it was like this. I would make myself breakfast and I would be like, and then I would eat it and I would be like opening the refrigerator. What can I eat next? I'm going to eat yogurt. What can I eat next? And then it would be like, But I started to gain weight. My cheeks sort of puffed out a little bit. So I'm eating, and she gave me, at the very beginning, I was really having intestinal issues. And she said, try kefir. And I said, I can't have that. I can't have anything with probiotics. She said, no, just you'll try my kefir. So
because she makes hers from scratch.
She makes hers like everything else from scratch. And then she gave me this herbal brandy thing, and then coffee grounds, juice and coffee grounds. And I thought, okay, this is really bizarre. But guess what?
It's no medication.
Yes,
no supplement.
But you know what? I was like, chewing those coffee grounds, swallowing them down. The next day, the next morning, the symptom was gone. Like 12 hours later. And I thought, that was another thing in the beginning. I'm like, okay, you just can't deny actual proof of something.
Exactly. And it's like, because you've been told like for a very long time that these medications that you probably won't go back to being normal. So stay away from.
Yeah, you're going to live with this. You're going to it's a managed condition.
Yes, so.
I know, I'm sorry. It's not only this. You, any moment, if you eat food, you think in the brain, oh, I need take a supplement. Oh, I need take medication.
Yeah.
Every 6 hours or every 4 hours.
Yes.
And that is the best too.
It is. It's like you lose control of your.
But why I'm strong here?
Yes.
And I'm saying directly, no, you need eat everything. Because I'm one that I'm see you is healthy, you is better.
Yeah.
Doctor can say, no, you cannot eat meat, you cannot. That is the crazy. That is no good. How is possible, doctor, that say this? You not eat food. No, you need ample diet too.
Yeah.
No eat. Put the injection in the pancreas, in the liver, or in the stomach. Everybody's sick.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's sick and die. People don't understand why you need medication for you lost weight. Eat everything that is only on the stress. If you have lots of stress, need little bit stress, not too much. Need everybody have patience, and then you'll be good. If you have stress, hormone is not good. The hormones balance is crazy, thyroid is crazy, pancreas, everything, and come diabetic, come everything, but is problem on your body. Or the supplement. Supplement have capsule. You take in the stomach.
Yeah.
you make worse.
Yeah.
And you is no better.
Because you have to break down the outside, the gelatin and all those.
And you is no better. That is the
cellulose
problem.
things, Yeah.
But most people
You-
don't think it's proper in their mouth.
Yeah.
How many
Yeah.
years you take supplement and you same?
Yeah.
And I don't
Long
understand.
time.
If you not feel better, why you take? Why you lost money?
Yeah. You know,
And
because
lost time.
the reason I did that was because I thought if I didn't take it, I would get worse.
Yeah, but that is
Yeah.
in the brain.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah.
And I have to tell you, the hardest thing that I did was quit the supplements because she told me that in the beginning. And my first thought was, well, maybe I'll just quit some of them, you know.
Mhm.
So like
Uh-huh.
the first day, I'm like, all right, I won't take these. And then I was like, okay, I'm getting better. Now I won't take these. And then I was just like, all right, I am just stopping. But it felt, it really, in retrospect, it felt like an addiction. Like
'Cause it is
if
an
I
addiction,
don't
right.
take supplements, something horrible will happen to me, you know? And,
Or you just don't feel you
or I'll regress.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
because you know your main focus was to try to feel better because you know
Yes, yeah.
you're going through a lot of pain from all
Yes,
the things that
that
you
is
need.
indict that you take medication.
Right.
You have not feel
But
better.
she just said
Am
that
I
she was
you
in pain.
taking
She's
the
Yeah.
thinking like I have to take this.
pain is not go. Pain is stay.
Right.
You
So
can
you
take
still in pain with
everything.
the taking
You
the
have
meds
pain
and everything?
again.
The supplements
Am I in pain?
when you were taking
When I was taking the supplements,
yeah
I felt like it was a little bit better, but I still
yeah was the
had
a lot of
issue.
pain.
Yeah.
So that is what I'm talk
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Always if you take
Yeah.
medication. I'm not talk for the doctors. I'm not talk here
Yeah.
for the people who take medication. No, I'm not talk what can make the worse medication. That is medication really temporary.
Yeah, exactly.
In moment,
Exactly.
you feel better and you
and then yeah.
take, if you don't think later, oh, I forgot. That is the past. That is
Yeah.
anxious,
Yes.
anxiety.
Yeah.
And that a lot of people is sick from this.
Yeah.
Why we're here for speak the truth and help and healing for God, divine healing. That is the best. You not take medication. If you want, you can take. Nobody can push you.
Yeah.
I'm not push nobody. Only
Right.
I'm saying
Right.
for you that you'll be better.
Mhm.
If you won't stop, if you don't want take. If you see better,
Yeah.
then you self make choice.
Mhm.
You stop, no need.
Mhm.
Now look, you is great.
Yeah. Yeah. I think about it a lot. I think about, well, number one, about this experience of like just being able to let go of that anxiety around supplements and medication. And I think of so many people I know, what if, I was saying this to a friend the other day who takes supplements, you know, what if you could not take those supplements and feel great? Like, what would your life be like? You know,
Right.
you know, so
I mean, what
That
do you,
is the choice again.
yeah,
Why I'm saying everything is the life is choice yourself. God gave chance and God tested and say, oh, you can take medication and you can see how you feel.
Mhm.
Or you can go by somebody can heal you 5 years. Every week you go by somebody and heal you 5 years or by a therapist. Why you need 5 years? That is you worse with the depressed. If you go by somebody 3 years or 5 years, if he no help you for 1 month, 2 months, then no need 5 years that you go there. Or medication. If you is no good for 2 weeks, no feel better, or for 6 months, then you no need take medication. You need think and hey, what can I do now? Why did not work? Not that you will take medication. That is the only in the brain.
I think a lot of people just aren't aware that something like this is available. You know, I
they don't believe it.
well, not only that, don't even know it's available. You know, there's not a lot of Gordana. She's the only one I know. So I know people who are.
No, I'm
in my
sorry. I'm
family.
wise. I'm going to say later. Can you say that is only people we no work. Some people no want work and make self sick.
Mhm.
What people go for the court sue somebody for the money, or people for the money stay home and no one be better. And that is issue too. Lot here. Lot. I see a lot of people for the money won't stay home, not be sick. One woman was here. She walked good. After that, for a disability, go make surgery. One guy sued the work for nothing. Nothing was wrong with him. And he lie in the court, make surgery for money. And people don't understand that money is evil. Money is not healthy. You can make surgery. You be sick and you never be better. What do you think?
Yeah, I think, what I was trying to say before is I know people, I have loved ones who are diabetic, who take medication, and it controls their diabetes. I don't think that any of them, maybe now that I'm telling them about my experience, but I don't think they ever thought there was something like this available for them. So they were taking medication to control it. It wasn't addressing the root problem. Like why are you having diabetes anyway? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's stress too.
You have
Yes,
to
that's part of
understand,
stress.
yeah,
Like
like
for the stress.
people aren't going to understand because she doesn't have equipment that she uses. She uses her own energy, so they're
Right.
thinking like, "Is this real?"
Yeah.
You know.
And have syrup too.
And yeah, you got products. You do have products.
Yeah.
And I can definitely say they can see a change. You don't, but even without taking the healing, you can see the change while taking all the products. I like the cleansing the best because the cleansing definitely cleans out the whole system. I've had rough detoxes before. I've tried supplements, I've tried every supplement. I'm trying to, after having kids, my main mission was to lose a belly. So I was like, I'm doing everything under the blue moon except going outside and working in the yard. Until I get here. And she was like, drink syrup, come work. You same thing, and I started seeing the change, and it's not like it was it was building character in my way, and that's when I say when it was changing my mindset about how I was viewing myself and how I could change. I actually started losing the weight, but me forcing myself to think like, okay, if I stay in the gym for 2 hours every day, I better lose at least 10 pounds by the end of the month. But it never worked out. And that was killing and that was starting a depression for me because it's not going away. And it's like a constant problem that I'm having for a very long time. But, yeah.
But that is because you're thinking, hey, I need to go in gym. Oh, I need that I
I
lose
ate
weight.
terrible yesterday.
I need this. No, I make everything. It's not important I'm big, I'm small, I'm skinny or not skinny. That is for me, not for people.
But it wasn't for people. It was for me. Like, I was
No.
tired of seeing this overgrown belly hanging over. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how I can imagine how my body would look without it, And that's what me thinking was.
Yeah, but sometimes you think, sometimes more time you think,
yeah, most
people,
time.
Yeah, people, I want to be skinny. Be real, tell you, I want this. No, why?
So I can fit in my clothes the way I want to.
Healthy, good.
Or not
Yes,
wearing
healthy
inside.
we do have in this culture in the United States a really unhealthy Hollywood standard of how women are supposed to look, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah,
because
man,
I
what is
see a lot.
sickness?
I see a lot of people, young women, just hating themselves and hating their bodies because they don't look like a standard.
It's
A lot of people
fact,
are sick. Because it's too skinny and sick.
Your body changes over
Of course.
so many times as a woman. So it's like, I feel like most of us are trying to chase that old body figure that we had way back when. Like when I was in high school, my body was great. I was on sports, every day running and things like that. So I'm thinking like, yes, I'm chasing that Kiara. Because I want to be that Kiara at the age of 30 something. We could be I could feel great again. But it felt like, every time I had a kid, it was 20 more pounds. And then I lose the kid and I don't lose the belly.
So I'm curious, did you use that?
I used the slimming syrup. That helped me very, very much. I had a big double chin when I first started here, and I couldn't understand why. I know, and I think that was part of the depression or just I wasn't sleeping right. I had the night insomnia, especially after having my youngest child. So it was like, and that was creating the headaches. It was a bunch of depression in one bottle. And I couldn't think about how to get all this energy out of me, basically. So I'm overstimulated. And that's most mothers. We're all overstimulated because we have so much to do on an everyday basis.
Yeah.
So when I came here, she was like, this.
A picture.
She said, this is, what is this? She was like, she was like, and then when I started taking this, I started seeing the change. She said, see, you look 10 years young. And I started seeing the change. And I'm like, yeah, I do look young. And I was getting compliments from everybody. Oh, you got this bright feeling around you. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm just happy,
Yeah.
And that's when I started seeing the change, that's when I'm trying to express it to everyone. Like, you have to come meet this lady. She is literally a miracle. And nobody, and I think for other people, like people that are on, what would you say about the people that are on kidney disease? Because they depend on the medicines to keep a kidney that's not theirs.
Dialysis, they can live in the life to die. We take the dialysis of the medication or go there.
So
I have got to help everybody. We won't. If no won't. I was one guy, he took 5,000 for me in first year in Philadelphia. He said that I made donation in Philadelphia first year, go by people who is poor. I gave donation, gave for everybody. We shop street too. And he said that can speak in the TV, in the fax for me. He took 5,000 for me, and he never speak. And till last year I'm here, he speak with me. He have problem with kidney, and I say that if bond, can I help again for him? He never called me back because he no believe. A lot of people we come with this problem with kidney. Everybody's good.
Yeah,
It's
I feel like that's mostly because, like I said, that these are heavy medicines that they're being put on to the point that they're scared because they've been told by doctors, if I stop taking this medicine,
for her tell no eat this. Now she ate everything.
Exactly.
And then why need that you not try and see how it is different? Change your life.
Right.
If I'm a healthy good, thank God. I'm good. I don't need nobody that. Sometimes if I'm migraine, with everybody to the problem, and I want to help me somebody clean. They no have. They lot people I wash with energy. Somebody say this.
Yeah, I get spooked when people start doing all that.
Spooky.
I'd be like, what you trying to do? Some hocus pocus stuff over the top of my head.
I'm
like,
And I'm saying, no, you don't have energy for God. No, I'm hot. No, that is lie. And after say, oh, no, that is energy for my mom. But why you lie, people? Tell true. Get money, and I'm left. It's not for life for money. That is no good. Tell true for people. I'm still a lot of people starting with energy because God say 10 years ago, too many people can start and make money with energy, with hocus pocus, magic of how is the voodoo, I don't know. And say, always I can protect you, only if you have gift that you looking people with an eye, you see how look people is great or not great. And thank God, I'm always good. I'm see a lot of people, we have better energy. And that was life.
I just wanted to go back to say something. Because we keep talking about avoiding supplements.
Yes.
But one thing that impressed me about Gordana's creations here is that everything that she creates to help support your health is grown in her garden. She makes it herself. There's no
preservatives,
plastic capsule. There's no additives at all. It's just pure herbal tinctures and creams. And that was important to me because, even as somebody who's a former supplement junkie, you know, you have to look at, because you read all these articles about, you know, supplements that come from China, and it's like sawdust, you know,
Right,
rip-offs. And then is it tested for, third-party tested for heavy metals?
Mm-hmm.
You know, let's see, is it non-GMO?
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so many contaminants that have been found in supplements. So I would, you know, spend all this time on the internet trying to find the ones that were the purest. And what I love about these is I know exactly where they come from.
Mm-hmm.
There's zero additives. So I use, for me, I use the ammonia drops.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for iron, I use the healing and cleansing syrup.
Mm-hmm. And the ammonia drops are actual. She has an ammonia. Everybody that
Ammonia
is
berries,
yes, everybody that is taking it like on Amazon and stuff.
Yes,
It is diluted. It's not real berries.
right.
So this is the pure,
concentration.
right. This is the purest form
It's,
of a berry.
fresh ammonia berries.
Yeah, which are, you can't
It's
see
from
it,
the
but right out there in the
Right.
garden.
Mhm.
And then I also use the lovely face cream,
Okay.
which I love. You
Mhm.
know, women of a certain age, your skin gets
No, for
drier,
sure.
and it's just so much softer now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, which is great. And then I also use this 911 cream, which is sort of like an all-purpose
Mhm.
emergency thing.
It is.
So if it's, you can put it on a cut, you can put it on a burn, you can put it up your nose when you have a cold.
Or stuff your nose.
You
Yeah.
can put it on an infected nail. It just sort of.
It's what it's meant for. It's a 911 cream. 911 creams are.
I'm never
meant
push
for all.
nobody that buy or take. I'm tell, but I'm half. And I always choose that you take some.
Right.
I never push people that if not want to take, don't take.
Right.
That is me always.
Mhm.
I want only that is everybody be healthier,
Mhm.
good, and I'm happy.
Yeah.
My mission is people that be great. If I'm seeing now a total difference than before,
Yeah.
and I'm happy because God help you.
Yeah.
That is how is the people need see results.
Yeah.
No only focus, only fake or fantasy. When I talk for fantasy, here is the real healing for God
Mhm.
and Jesus. People don't believe.
Mhm.
Last year, I'm again can say last year I had the cross on the my door here. You see it,
Yes.
Sam. That is miracle.
Mhm.
Nobody have in the world three cross on the door, but I work.
Mhm.
That is miracle for God. Why? Because God heal people. God is here. Sometimes I'm go home and my camera tick. Somebody is in the office, and then walk. God met every center. Jesus is here. Or sometimes I'm asked why no help everybody. World is crazy now. Say no. Need people self open eye.
Mhm.
To start COVID.
Mhm.
Everybody was crazy home.
Yes.
Make children or kill self or was total crazy.
Mhm.
And still people no open eye. What happened in the world? Look now, it's more worse. Every year it's worse. Never can come better. People, children, 12 years old, yesterday I look up internet. Naked. 12 years.
Mhm.
Naked show body. Why? What is the parents? Why gay for children and later missed or somebody killed or how no? Because you show your body of internet, and the sick people can find you and kill you or can take you. Why people? What children is missing?
Yeah.
And for this of internet.
There's a lot, yeah. I think that a lot of us have, especially as a former teacher, I have a lot of concerns about social media for younger children. I think it can lead them into some scary places.
It's more sick now. More sick for social media. People don't understand. People make stupid for self.
It's easier to put the kids on tablets than
Yeah, it
to
is.
have.
It
You know,
is
it's easier to. It's always been though. Ever since I was younger, I know that when video games first came out, they were playing like Grand Theft Auto when they was out here robbing people in the streets, and I'm like, my mom hated the video games, so she really didn't want us to play it. But my younger brother got the best of it. Like, he got, because he was the youngest, nobody really wanted to spend time. I was like 10 years different. So it's like, he's younger. They got so much energy. To calm them down, what do? Throw a video game. Then he's staying on the video game for hours, to the point that it didn't even register to him to go to the bathroom sometimes. So it was just like, and he was young. He was like 7. So at that point, it's like, what do we want our kids to do? I know that, I don't think other kids in other countries are doing this 24/7, is leaving kids in the room with tablets.
Yeah.
Even though here we are very accustomed to just being like, here, go away.
That's one of the things I really appreciate about Gordana, is that she has such a different cultural perspective on what healthy life is, because she grew up in a place where, they grew healthy food,
value life much more,
community, and the focus was more, to me, from what I know of Gordana, on, loving your family and your neighbors, sharing food, having a sense of community, having your religious, affiliations. So I feel like she grew up in a very pure way, and I'm older than everybody here. So when I was born, when I grew up, the world was, even here, the world was much more like that. We were outside all day in the sunshine. We ran, we swam. There was just a phone on the wall.
Right.
We were even limited in the amount of, I don't think we got a color television until I was like 10.
Right.
So you had to be out in nature.
Right.
You had to be, and I grew up in a farming community, so we had a lot of fresh food. And it really breaks my heart when I look at the way kids today, through the fast food lane, at McDonald's, and then throw them on a tablet, and there's just nothing. There's nothing healthy.
Go outside.
No sunshine to get your vitamin D.
Yeah, because no have lot friends. Go home and then is anxious, anxiety, depressed.
Yeah.
And plus if children is sick with the ADD or how was the other syndromes, lot syndromes,
ASD,
and not going to school.
Right.
They won't all push in the medication, giving the school need medication. My parents no one gave medication, and save home and learn from the home.
Right.
How can the children have later? How is the children go, met friends go? He cannot understand because he live in house with mother, with father, and go too much that play outside. And that is not good too. I have one from New York. Was the boy was 12 years old. He no speak. He no walk. I teach him how can walk, how can speak. Was great. And parents stop. And I'm saying this school is no good for the child. Take out because children and the teacher push him out. And he see later that the child was not good in the school. Take in different school. And there was some problem because some children don't like if you not talk, you not speak, or you not walk good, the children push you down, or punch you, it is terrible. And I'm started, now he's great. Great child, 12 years, and I'm too happy because I have a video for him. I'm teaching, I don't speak English, I teach children too, how to speak English. And he started speaking, started walk, that was great. And a lot of children here, only parents don't understand, and I can not in here in the world too. Parents started my children sick here, and no want to every day coming, 2 weeks or for 1 month and not stop. And I don't understand how can you explain yourself later if you is old. Your child still is sick. How can you help it later? You can help it. And then heart do pain more. If you stay here, child be great, be good. Or in parents, Is problem money or is problem time? I don't know. One woman say the daughter was 3 years. She not growing,
Mhm.
and after here she 4 months no eat food in the mouth because she was J2.
Oh, yeah.
I have every day video how she work. I'm every time say if you work, give food, send me video that I won't see how everything work and you can have proof.
Mhm.
And she started eat food here after 1 week.
Oh, wow.
And after 4 months she was in the hospital
Mhm.
and tell for the doctor. Doctor say first time, oh no, she cannot eat because needed to check the throat, needed to make MRI scan and check everything. Then can start eat. And she say no, my daughter ate 4 months and she's great.
Wow.
Started walk here and started talk.
Wow.
And she stopped.
Yeah.
Why so much reason? I don't know. She stopped.
Yeah.
And how I'm going to say for everybody, how you can see, how you can feel if you see the daughter or your boy started bettering, you stop.
Yeah.
Why you not give chance that be better
Yeah.
and be growing up healthy?
Yeah.
Don't do my pain.
Mhm.
I know for parents.
Mhm.
And I won't say for everybody, for the parents, listen the video, and I won't send a message for everybody. It's not for the money. Look for your child that be healthy. Give chance. If you want, if you don't want, it's your choice. You as
Yeah.
teacher, you see how his children see
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing that I know as an educator is that children, particularly children from birth to the age of 8, but even older, there's a window of opportunity for brain development, and if you take advantage of it, amazing things can happen. And if you don't, if you just put a kid on a tablet and and rush them through McDonald's, that brain development's not going to happen, and that affects so much of your health and your body. So,
Yeah, my son don't have concentrated too in the school.
Mhm.
How can you explain for after they speak here, we have nice conference together? How can you explain for parents? We have because you is teacher, you see children. Sam, you have gift that you see children. Something is wrong at home, at family,
Yeah, yeah.
of no have concentration, of is
Right.
depressed.
Right.
How can you explain say for the family of parents that look out for no need coming here can go to somebody that find out how be the children be healed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, I think it's people needing to open their minds a little bit and trust that there's a different way to approach it.
Mm-hmm.
I think
For sure.
I think they just have to. If I were a parent right now and I had a child with one of those issues, what do you have to lose from calling somebody and at least having,
Right.
an initial consultation?
Right.
That's how I feel.
Right.
That would be the way I would do it,
Right. I mean, she's not being invasive with it, she's not doing surgeries. I
Right.
mean, what can you
Right.
lose
It's
from
just
it?
a phone call.
It's just a phone call,
Yeah.
and people can see, and I'm telling you, they can feel the difference within after that phone call. So I hope people don't wait. I hope people understand that time is very valuable, and if you want your children to be healed, if you want to be healed, you have to put yourself first. You got to let the medications go, because that's just what it is. The medications are not helping you. They're actually taking away from your lifespan. So let's make it better.
And I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just
Okay.
going to say, I think we talked about this in the beginning when I first started coming here, but there's just two things that people need to have if they want to try this approach. One is patience,
Mhm.
which is hard,
Right.
and one is faith.
Correct.
If you have those two things, I think this process is just amazing. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before. So I feel so grateful because I went from 0 sleep, and my sleep is not perfect yet. I don't sleep 8 hours through the night, but when I look at where I was 6 weeks ago,
Absolutely.
It's so different. When I think about where my digestion was 6 weeks ago, it almost feels like it was a different lifetime.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
It's like you knew her longer than we actually did. So
Yeah.
honestly, so I'm like, I feel
I
like I
do.
knew you for years.
I know. I feel the same way. I feel the same way about Gordana, and I think it's because she picks up so much. Like she'll say to me all the time, just as I'm finishing a treatment, don't worry, just don't worry, don't overthink it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be anxious. And sometimes I say that's easy for you to say.
Right. No, for sure.
Because she's
that's
not.
the most natural.
She's not an anxious person.
Right.
And it takes a lot to work on your anxiety, and so I just every day, I say to myself, you know what, good things are happening.
Mm-hmm.
You have someone that you've never had someone like this before in your life that's helping you. I have a faith practice that I do every day.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I feel so lucky that I have this opportunity. I feel like it's life-changing. I've told so many people
Absolutely.
about Gordana. And
I think everybody should experience Gordana for sure. She brings a sense of peace behind all the bark. Like you really do feel comfortable here, and you get the most of the simple things. Like she tells me stop thinking, and I'm like you said, like how can you turn your brain off to say stop thinking about stuff? But like you said, you had to think positive. It's just like the negative. The negative is the depression. The happiness is what we're looking for and what we need to get. The healings help.
Yeah.
It helps clear my mind. Because I honestly have a clean slate after that. I'm like, I feel like I can take over the world for sure.
Here is for the born again.
Mm-hmm.
You be born again here.
Yes.
Because every problem you have from the child till now.
Mm-hmm.
And you is in the process now.
I am in the process.
Yeah, you is in the process now.
Mm-hmm.
Everything come out.
Yeah.
From the past.
Yeah.
And we go back from the new life now.
Yeah.
From the first day to you was born. You will come to details. Why is it here every day? It's not once in the week. Dino work. Until dino work only in moment the sickness stays still. Every day energy take any kind sickness problem in the body, go out, cleansing from the body. And together put because sometimes spirit and the soul is not together. And now we put,
it's two different things.
Yeah, and now come.
We were talking about this the other night, and I said, "Tell me exactly what you mean by that." And my understanding, you can tell me if I'm wrong, is that I think when you say, because I feel like there's a different interpretation for Americans, like soul and spirit to us almost means the same thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think what Gordana is talking about is your psychological part, which what do you call that? The spirit?
Yeah. This more soul.
Okay, see, because in America, in our culture, I think soul is more like what you would call the part from God. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but she's really talking about what's the word? Bringing together
your mind and body.
Your mind, body, and what we would call soul or spirit.
Mm-hmm.
The part that you were born with that comes from the divine, and then the thinking part to align those. Right?
That come together.
Yes.
And then go in the days to be born. You born again.
How far is
and you start.
I need to know. Am I come together yet? Like, am I at my fullest stage yet?
You is born again. You start a new life.
Yeah.
You change everything in your life. You have different life than before. Before you have stress, anxious, anxiety, trauma, everything. This gone. And you start more happy. Not be anxious. Yes, sleep
the hormones,
good. Everything work great. If you is not married, you can find men. You know how to work. You can have work. Everything go in different life, in new life, in change life. Then I'm explain for people when people don't understand. Here is no in we make joke of TikTok. Push your baby, put the head hit in the bone. and everybody, ha ha ha. What is this? You make stupid child, and you make sick, and jump for cat or dog. Why is this? World is now crazy because world need heal, no make joke. You can smile.
Yeah.
I'm a smile from different way.
Yeah.
I no push you baby fall and you smile.
Yeah.
Of now maybe ILLI.
Yeah.
AI.
Oh, AI.
And AI. AI make lot video.
Yes.
And people think is everything true. No, everything is lie.
I mean,
It's not true.
it is a little catchy for sure, because when I watch some AI things, I be like, they said rosemary helps my hair grow. So I'm putting rosemary in everything.
Yeah.
It's like it's so, I don't know, mind control. That's what it is. Mind control.
But that is what I'm saying.
You didn't say it like that.
You make mistake because you watch this video. You will not watch video and make mistake.
Everybody
You are
watches.
sick.
Sometimes
No,
we don't
because-
even know the difference between AI and regular people
Yeah,
You're
anymore.
right.
Mhm.
And
That
all
is
of
the
the
problem.
Instagram things, if you scroll on Instagram, there are every day I get, I'm not kidding, 50 like miracle remedies.
Mhm.
And then they give you a long explanation of why it's a miracle. And there's a part of you that wants to go, oh yeah, I gotta check this out.
Mhm.
But you know, it's marketing. It's good
Yeah,
marketing.
that is the problem. Because you believe in everything that happened. She was saying, believe and was sick. You go me, oh, I'm no good. What you take? Huh? Some stupid video, look there and you try.
No, it definitely
and
works,
was there.
but it didn't work too much,
Mm,
you know.
yeah, and I'm sick.
I was like, and then I was sick for like a whole other thing, but
See?
yes,
And
Yeah,
there is
for
no
sure.
No try
It didn't
everything
heal.
if
It
you
didn't
don't
make
know.
it didn't make a slight difference, but it didn't make a good
Mhm.
difference.
No,
Yeah.
difference.
Yes, but we would like you to also make sure that if you are on here, to please contact Gordana. If you have any questions, to call her at 267-355-3927. You can also email her at divineglobalhealing@gmail.com and lenilgohelp@gmail.com as well. And we're gonna close out with the last words.
You want some say for the world?
Well, one thing I want to say again, because I think it's important, is that this is a journey and a process. And you don't come here one time and like she waves a wand.
Right,
I'm gonna make
absolutely.
magic.
For sure.
Well, we should never
Hocus
Hocus pocus.
But I think it's important for people to know that it's more of a journey, and that, you know, there are, you know, for me, it's like
This is the real healing
3
journey.
steps forward and you might go a half a step back, and because your body's eliminating a particular pain or pattern or toxin or whatever.
Mhm.
So it's a commitment. You have to have faith. You have to have patience. You have to believe in yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You have to believe in God. You have to believe in your higher power for sure. No matter what religion you are under, if you believe that higher power is going to work, that's what's going to make it work.
Mhm.
If you don't, then it's going to be very, I mean, you can still get it's going to be more challenging. You can still receive the healings, but at the same time, you're hindering yourself.
And I think the other, probably the most important thing I've gotten from Gordana is to understand and to be reminded frequently
Don't we all?
that so much of my particular issues come from stress and anxiety and traumatic things from the past. And so I have to consciously work on that every day. Like, you don't just sit back and go, okay, fix me. You have to do
Take
some,
medication, you'll be
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Mhm.
You have to do some work yourself,
Mhm.
you know. And but I have to say, it's been dramatic for me. It's been
Mhm.
dramatic. I wish everybody could have this opportunity. That's what I want to say.
Okay. Can you go down?
Thank you for today, for speak the truth, and I'm happy because you is healthy, you is good, and you change yourself, no healing, she too, that change everything from this 1 year because I'm strong. Sometimes I say no, you need change now,
Mhm.
no tomorrow, now, today. and we work good. Everybody know be scared for me. I'm no bite. Nobody. Only
She's
I'm,
never bitten me yet.
no,
For sure.
I'm no punch nobody. Only I'm directly, and I want that you be healthy, and that is my mission for God. People here that we see results. That is my what I want. If you want half results, call me. If you want be healed, be good. Call me if you want sick. I can't stop you. If you want take medication in your life, take medication. That is your choice. God gave a chance for everybody, and your choice is if you take the chance. Here is last chance by me. Why? Because if God no heal you here, doctor cannot heal you, nobody cannot heal you. Go by thousand doctor, or by thousand energy, by thousand different quantum of light, green, red light, nobody can heal you. That is the truth. People sometimes ask, how is it possible? Because I'm seeing. If you stop here, people come in here and stop go by different people, is same process. Never better.
For sure.
Thank you for today, for watch us. Great woman here, too beautiful and healthy great. If you be won't be great, cold. If you don't want, your choice.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless everybody. Be watch us
Thank
and
you.
make choice.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.